metropolitan Los Angeles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now Murray off play action. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Murray's throw taken in here by Jackson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. For this defense, CD, and going up against Kyler Murray here, what's the secret to keeping him in check?
Having better athletes than him, which is really unrealistic. So I go way back in football. They used to have a coverage called the umbrella coverage with 4 defenders back deep. Now you want to try and move that umbrella up front with Kyler Murray. Kind of surround him and keep him hemmed into the pocket. Because if he breaks out, he's going to hurt your defense in a big way with his legs.
Wiggles free. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert going absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or 2. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Brady. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. A gain of 6 there on first.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now Brady. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Brady going to throw. Flushed out right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Eluding, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will slide down with a good gain. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Murray now to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. From the gun, Murray. It's complete to Cook. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Murray. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Charger drive about to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping and now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
On the net. Give me a new one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. On the slant, this is Perryman. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Brady now on 1st down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And got his man complete. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. On 1st down, Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Gonzalez's kick is good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So the Chargers will start the 2nd half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the 1st half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 22. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
On play action, it's Murray. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Prater for the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now a play fake. Brady. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. On the return, Jackson. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Play fake. Murray. And that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray now. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. Well, why do you go out and spend a 1st-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his 1st interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the lead.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Murray. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Brady's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now, all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the 4th quarter. The time you'd think they'd be running the football, they're still tossing it around and having great success. And it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
Henry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. Justin Jefferson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Deshaun Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
So that's a pick.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Murray to throw. Flushed out right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Back to throw. Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Oh, they were like, I mean, Jonte. Do-rag to the patty. She fell back asleep. I'm gonna put them hot dogs in the oven. I don't want no wet ass hot dogs.
Why don't you put them in the oven now? I haven't even started the chili yet.
You gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm waiting on the meat to defrost. It was frozen.
That was gonna do.
Frozen.
What's that good chili?
That's my face.
Niggas dying. In my bed, thinking about every minute. $50 ain't bad. Okay.
The Cowboys should then part ways with Connor Williams, Michael Gallup, Dalton Schultz, and Keanu Neal. The Cowboys do not have much cap space to work with in free agency, but I can still see them making one big splash move in the offseason. Their number one need would be the safety position, and some big-name guys include Jesse Bates, Marcus Williams, Tyrann Mathieu, and Marcus May. And if they were able to get their hands on a veteran guard like Laken Tomlinson on a cheaper contract, that would be good for them as well. And finally, in the draft, they should focus on offensive line and depth in the secondary. This is exactly...
Dude, the grenade is so big. Okay, how do I use it? You pull the back thing, and then once you see a white little ball, you pull back. Okay, then what I do after? Go away! Dude, the grenade is so big. Okay, how do I use it?
Hey, yeah, it ain't love, he a groupie. So try to move me. He say, you see how you do me? He call me bad and I booze you. I'm bubbling like you cruising. You can't do nothing to me. And I like my man sucking. And they kiss me with
On your mark. Get set. Go. On your mark. Get set. Go. On your mark. Get set. Go. On your mark for a penny.
Right now, I'm just standing on the other side of the door
and I'm listening. I'm waiting for Blue to have a gap in his barking. Since I know that he won't stop, I'm just trying to find 1 or 2 seconds of a break in his barking before I come in. So if you look closely, you can see he takes a couple of deep breaths in between barking right there, 1 breath, 2 breaths. When I hear a gap, I walk in. It's the first step, but it helps to mark the desired behavior. I'm also learning at this very second that Blue doesn't know sit. He doesn't know the word sit. I'm trying to give him the hand gesture to sit, and then I try food lure to sit. He clearly doesn't know that, and we need to build his foundation, but first things first. So I'm going to repeat this over and over again. Blue needs to understand that the thing that gets me back into the room is him being calm. If a dog barks or whines or howls to get attention and they get it, then the behavior is being reinforced. You also don't want to let a dog out when it's overexcited or overstimulated. You need it to calm down. You're creating a calmer state of mind in this crate. So all I do is I stand here and I wait until he gets tired of standing and he just sits on his own because we know he doesn't know the word sit. So I'm just waiting. When he does get fatigued and his butt flops, I say sit and then I let him out. I'm trying to teach him that great things are going to happen to you when you're calm. The second he does that, and the second he relaxes and sits, I let him out, we play for a little bit, I give him some treats, and then I put him back in and repeat. So he's beginning to learn that, okay, this guy doesn't care about me when I'm barking. He only seems to give me attention when I'm calm. And it's in my best interest to be calm because when I do this, when I sit, he opens the crate, he releases me, and then we play for a few minutes. And here's where a breakthrough moment happened. I threw this treat to try to get him in the crate, but I missed. He grabbed the treat and then walked into the crate. He hasn't learned the word crate yet. He did that behavior because of all the repetition. And then when I leave, he plops his little butt down and waits, patiently and calmly. This took about 25 minutes to get to this point, but he did it. And now he's just waiting like a pro. And we successfully taught Blue patience. Does your dog bark when you leave the house? How do you crate train a dog with separation anxiety to go from this?
Give a nigga a yak attack. I get my shoes.
When I get a cut, I think I'm top 5. Top 5. But
Not people trying to comfort me. I know she ain't changed her middle part to a side part. And then, up, down, side, side. Let me tell you something. This my wig. This my, baby.
19-yard field goal attempt. Unbelievable. Here's one down the sideline. Pass caught. But that boy, I haven't seen anybody go up and make plays on ball in the air the way that Des Bryant has.
after review, it has been determined that the receiver did not maintain.
Rodgers spins to his left. Comes underneath, and the pass is incomplete. Came down the sideline and said incomplete. The official from behind the play said the catch was good. They end up completing the pass to Jared Cook on a brilliant throw.
Something like this happens. Jane, here you go. Remember we saw this play after the fake punt? The same scenario where the
19-yard.
You be acting like you an athlete. You ain't no athlete. I know you got the Nike deal, but you ain't no athlete. Hold on now, champ. Hold on. Just hold on now. Get in the water. Don't square up on me like that. Wait. What are you talking about? I'm just saying, you don't want to be 50-1. Hold on now. You be acting like you an athlete. You ain't no athlete. I know you got the Nike deal, but you ain't no athlete. Hold on now, champ. Hold on. Okay, just hold on now. Get in the water. Don't square up.